Hello, my lovely people. This week I'm going to be talking about embracing my inner kitty or my inner cat. So, if you'd like to hear about that, you just hang around and I will get right onto it for you. If you are new here to my trusty red couch, welcome. My name is Toni Kenyon and I am a rock star and a billionaire romance writer, among other things. And I come to you once a week from my trusty red couch to talk to you about what is going on in my fiction writing world and sometimes what's going on generally in my life. But I try to leave some of the personal updates out a little bit anyway. So what is going on for me this weekend? Well, we are here in New Zealand. It is Friday afternoon. As I always say, I come to you from New Zealand on Friday afternoon. And it is Labour weekend here in New Zealand, which is the official start to our summer season. And so I can tell you I've just been outside and I have come back and it is warm and beautiful and there's blue sky and all those sorts of wonderful things happening. But there's also carnage on our roads as people ready themselves to get in the car and go away for a long weekend. So that can make things a little bit chaotic. So I'm very pleased to be back home on my couch and able to know that I can just sit here and let the drama wash over me, which is one of the things that I love to do. What I love to do is keep the drama on the page and out of my life. And sometimes I say, so embracing my inner cat is about, it was something a friend said to me the other night and I thought it was lovely. She was saying that I should take some time out and I should sit in the sunshine and I should embrace my inner cat. And obviously a lot of you know that I do have a cat. Her name is Freya and I've left the door open in the vague hope that she might pop in and see us, but I doubt that she's going to do that because she's outside in the garden chasing butterflies. Or, well, they're not actually butterflies, they're cabbage moths. So I don't mind if she catches those because it stops them laying caterpillars on the vegetables that we're growing. But I left the door open so that she could pop in and say hello if she wanted to, but she's probably unlikely to do that because there are far too many interesting things outside there for her to chase at the moment. So I will be sitting in the sunshine and I will be embracing my inner cat, and I may well actually just sit down and do some reading because I haven't been doing enough reading, and reading is always a wonderful resource and a wonderful thing for a writer to be doing. So if you're reading at the moment, tell me what you're reading. Leave me some recommendations about what you think I should be reading. I'm open to most genres. What do I love? I love vampires, and I haven't read any vampires for a long time, but I am a vampire fan. I love angels. I love time travel. So I do read lots of other things. I love contemporary romance, obviously. I'm very much your Cinderella story reader and writer. I try not to read too many rock stars while I am writing them. And since I write the King brothers every week, that pretty much wipes out being able to write or read many rock stars at the moment. So there you go. But I am open to reading all kinds of things. I love historical. I'm very much about your poor downtrodden scullery maid who comes to the manor house and catches the eye of the lord of the manor. And there we are with those dynamics again of the billionaire, but back in historical times. So I guess that's just been what I've always read and what I love reading and what I love writing about. We all have those tropes that we can't get away from, and they seem to be mine. So week 30 of the King brothers. It's not just week 30 for the King brothers. That also means it's week 30 for quite a few things in my life. One of those things is that I have been whole food plant-based now for 30 weeks, and I have had an incredible increase in energy and my health and all kinds of wonderful things for doing that. So I could highly recommend trying that kind of a diet if you're having a few issues. I have a few other issues with a few other little bits and pieces that I'm sorting out at the moment, but they're totally unrelated to the diet that I'm eating. And I can tell you, I feel 1,000 times better for cutting out, well, I cut out alcohol a long time ago, but 1,000 times better for cutting out sugar and oil and salt and processed foods and all of those dreadful things from my diet. And I'm living the way that I've always wanted to live. I can eat as much fruit as I damn well please, and it suits me. And I can eat potatoes until I can't look another potato in the face. So, and it's wonderful. So if you're interested in that kind of a change in lifestyle, have a look at it. And what else for 30? This is the 30th on the Red Couch video in a row. Yay for me, and yay for you for watching, because I think that's, you know, I've been a commitment phobe for an awful large part of my life, and for me to commit to this and commit to the King brothers and to be able to follow through week after week after week is pretty amazing for me. So I'm rather proud of myself, and I will look forward to getting to 52, but at the moment we are going a week at a time, and we're at week 30 and things are great. And what a wonderful way to celebrate week 30 with the boys in the band doing their very first house party in LA. So if you're not caught up with what's happening, that's fine. You don't get to vote, but other than that, you get to catch up, and that's where we're at the moment. And I am having a lot of fun, like I say every week, having a lot of fun with the story. I really enjoy writing it. I really enjoy receiving your feedback on it, and it is being good fun. So there you are. Boys have just done the first house party, and where we are going from now remains to be seen, dependent upon how you vote, of course. So if you're not caught up, try and catch up so that you can vote, and we'll look forward to seeing where we go next week. On a very personal note, I sent out an email yesterday to a lot of you about my journey in recovery from alcoholism. And I have received some amazing, amazing emails from you people. And I think I'm breaking up, which is going to annoy me, because I'm saying at the moment that I've received some amazing, heartfelt email from you. I'm very touched. It's going to take me some time to reply to the influx of emails that I've had in my inbox. So I am, as I say, touched by the response, and I will get back to you, but it's going to take me a little bit of time because so many of you have reached out. So many of you are touched one way or another by the disease through various family members and friends, and you've shared those stories with me, and I feel honoured to be able to receive that love and to receive that feedback. So thank you so much for taking that email in the spirit that it was sent. And as I say, I've been overwhelmed and touched by the response from so many of you. So thank you very much. And again, thank you for allowing me to be a part of your life. I love that we can share this every week. I know that some of you don't get a chance to watch it live, and that's fine. You watch it later. And it is just so wonderful to be a part of your life. It's so wonderful, as I said in my email, you know, writing was a large part of saving my life. And I know we bandy those kind of statements around, but it really was. Writing has been something that has driven me down a path that I was never expecting to go on. And what's happening in my life at the moment was never a path that I was ever expecting to be going on either. But I adore the fact that I can share the people who live in my head with you, and that you love reading about those people. And it just gives me, the response that I had yesterday just gives me such a feeling of hope for people in general. There's so many nasty things happening in the world at the moment, and I like to focus on the positive, and I like to practice gratitude, and I like to reach out wherever I can to people who are in pain or who are suffering. And it restores my faith in humanity, quite frankly, to be able to share difficulties with people and have you share them with me. And I also love that I can touch on some of those themes in some of the stories that I write, and that I can engineer the endings of those stories so that I leave you with hope and positivity and love. So again, thank you for joining me on my trusty red couch this week. I plan to go and embrace my inner cat and sit in the sunshine, and it is the weekend when I need to go out and plant my tomatoes. I live in a frost-free area, so I can with impunity plant out a lot of my summer crops this weekend, and I will be doing that. And I will look forward to catching you on the red couch again next week, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Take a moment, say thank you, practice some gratitude, tell somebody that you love and appreciate them like I love and appreciate you. I'll see you again next week. Bye for now.